Welcome back to Quincy Ball TV. Thank you so very much. We are back. We took a little bit of break. It was a great hiatus. We all needed the break. But please, before we continue, share, subscribe, like. Thank you so very much for joining me for another edition. You guys know EPL is back. International break was a much needed break. This is one of the few international breaks that I believe that the fandom and the team needed it. Usually, I'm a little bit not too happy for having a September international break, but this one was much needed, and we all needed to unwind, leave football for a little bit. Now we are back. October, it's an action-packed month. I think Liverpool has 13 matches in 28 days. So every 2 or 3 days, there's going to be a match. It's going to be crazy, guys. So buckle in. Thank you for joining us. Let's hit this. This is going to be a short one. I just want to let everybody know we are back. We just took a break. We didn't stop. I even showed up on Grace Ken. I try hard not to show up. I wanted to give the man a break from me, but he was gracious to have me on his show again. Thank you. Big ups to the man. So we're going to talk about what's going to happen this weekend. There's a lot of great matches. We have the North London Derby. It's coming. And then, of course, we have the Manchester Derby also coming. In between those derbies, which one is on Saturday and the other one is on Sunday, there is also some great entertaining matches coming up, and we're going to talk about them. We're going to real quick talk about Liverpool. In terms of Liverpool news, great news right now for Liverpool. That's why I said we needed this. Konate is back. Henderson is back. He even had, I think, a few features in the international break. We know that Robo, they said he'll be back, but not this week. He got maybe a couple more days for Robo to be back. Ramsey, we're finally going to probably see Ramsey also playing for Liverpool in one of these days. Good news are going for Liverpool. Team is fit right now, with the exception of Keita, Ox, and Robo. But Kelleher is also back, which is great news. So that means Alisson got a deputy. Well, it's great news for Liverpool. So right now we are hit the reset button. We are ready to go. We should not be having too many stop and go. We had our crisis. The fandom lost their mind. Right now it's time to support Klopp and the boys. That's all matters. If anybody else going to be talking trash, you shall be blocked. Right now it's either you are supporting us regardless of the result. Yes, be frustrated. Yes, be upset about formation or, tactics or whatever. But do not doubt the boys. Do not doubt Klopp. We already seen people talking some foolishness out there, and we're not going to waste our time with that. Right now, it's full-blown 110% support. That's it. If you can't do that, you are never a Liverpool fan. Anyway, we keep moving. And people keep talking about midfield this, midfield that. You are not a fan. Liverpool's not about buying players. This is not a toy shop. So we gonna see what's gonna happen now. Liverpool's gonna play Brighton. Brighton now have a new coach. His name just eluded me a little bit. Apologies. But their main Potter has moved on to Chelsea. He's the Chelsea manager now. That doesn't mean that Brighton's going to be an easy match. They're going to be a problem. They are physical, they are athletic, and they are very, very good. We will have to be on our P's to do well. We cannot, because we haven't played in a while. So there will be a little bit of rustiness in the guy. Although they've played international break, but there will be some rustiness. And I'm hoping Klopp picks the right lineup, the guys who are ready to roll. Put them in their right position. I'm hoping the way we ended our Champions League match with Ajax is how he's going to play, because we played pretty well in that match. So I'm expecting Liverpool to play like that again. So Brighton is not going to be a cakewalk. Even though it's in an Anfield, they're going to bring it. And I hope that Liverpool is ready, and I'm expecting a W. This is where we start our run. Everybody had their fun. Now Liverpool is about to start. So for me, this lineup for this Saturday, of course, Alisson in goal, Tsimikas, VVD, Matip, and Trent. In the midfield three is Thiago, Fab, and Elliott. And then the front three, of course, is Diaz, Bobby, and Jota. And then we got Nunes too. Let's go with Jota. I'm going with Jota, and then of course the king himself, Salah. So that will be my lineup. And of course we got Atul, who's I heard that he's doing very well. His work is behind up to get back in form. We will have Henderson coming in. Of course, that man like James Milner is still in the house. We have players coming up, so we will be good. In the front, we got Nunes. Oh my, it's gonna be crazy. Watch out! I'm telling you, I told Chris the last time I was on the show that Liverpool is about to go on an uptick. Watch that space. Anyway, so that's what I have for Liverpool. We're not just gonna bore you guys with just Liverpool, but let's talk about the North London Derby. This match is gonna be crazy. I mean, I know Manchester Derby and North London Derby are fighting for who's the best derby, who's the biggest. Nobody cares. As neutrals, we just want a match. We want an entertaining match. That's what we want to see. Let the match dictate who has a bigger or better derby. Now, North London Derby, both teams are playing well. The funny thing is both teams are playing different type of football. Tottenham is playing more defensive, boring football. That's why it is pragmatic. You know who the coach is, Conte. Arteta and his boys are right now playing some pretty football. You know, they're playing very well. So them watching Arsenal is very pleasing to the eye. Doesn't mean that they're better than Tottenham. No. Tottenham is a problem. You know, you have Conte as a coach. He knows how to play a league game. So this game, to me, I see is in Emirates. I see it's a draw. I'm thinking it's going to be a 2-2, possibly a 3-3. But there's going to be goals, for sure. There's going to be goals. But I don't see anybody winning right now. So I'm going for 2-2 or 3-3. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be hot. That one for sure. Arsenal is going to play well because Arsenal also has a few injuries. You know, Partey had a knock. He didn't even play the Brazil game. I believe Odegaard is back. Emil Smith-Rowe is injured. There were rumors that Xhaka might be injured, but I'm not sure. So, and then Thierry is also injured. Yeah, so Arsenal is starting to get a little bit of knocks here. Tottenham has their full squad, so they should be good. So this is going to be entertaining, man. Bournemouth and Brentford. That is going to be, I'm telling you guys, it's not just these derbies that's going to be exciting. Bournemouth and Brentford is going to be exciting. I really, look at Tony. You've been talking a lot of mess. We want to see you do things. Brentford is winning, even though they got a trouble from Liverpool, Arsenal, and City. They're doing well. Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. That game is going to be exciting because Vieira and his boys, Vieira has coached this guy so well. They are very hard to beat, especially when they set up defensively. Their goals are a little bit shy, but they're a very good organized team. Chelsea, Mr. Porter, this is his team now. We want to see what he's doing. So this is a big challenge for Chelsea. This is not going to be easy at all. It's going to be tough for Chelsea in this match. I reckon 1-1 draw. Fulham, Newcastle, very exciting football on both sides. It's going to be an attacking game. All gang blazing. So it's going to be I can see there's a lot of goals in this match. There's a lot of, Isaac he came against Liverpool. He played well, scored some goals. The goals kind of dried up in a couple of days, there's not been that many matches. Southampton and Everton needs wins. Southampton also need wins. And Southampton has ballers. They are young, but they are athletic. They got ballers in that team. So I think Southampton will take this one. West Ham Wolves, that's a game. That is a game. I can't even tell you who to pick. We might see Diego Costa on this one. West Ham have players, but they're not doing well. And they're playing this in London. I'm going to be neutral on this one. I'm going to leave it alone. Man City versus Man U. I hope it's a draw or even Man U win. Hey, this is City, man. This is City. How can you pick against City, even though I want them to lose or draw? And I've been telling people City has not been playing well. It's just that Haaland goals has been painting over the cracks, and KDB is balling out of his mind. He's the reason why this team is playing well. Otherwise, they will be in big trouble. Now, are they going to falter or are they going to just trash their neighbors? We shall see. Leeds and Aston Villa, that's an exciting match also. Steven G needs goals. He needs wins. But Leeds also are kind of like an informed team. So it's going to be very hard to beat them. So this is going to be exciting. And of course, Leicester and Nottingham Forest, we'll talk more about it on Sunday. This weekend is an enjoyable. Football is back. EPL is back. I know La Liga and all the other teams are back. So enjoy. Please be safe. I know Liverpool, for us, this is where we start our league. 13 matches in 28 days. And that's Liverpool. We always do one game at a time. Thank you so much for joining. Please share, subscribe, like. We'll see you guys again on Sunday. Kwesi Bowl, Archie. Peace.